Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon today on the 27th, of course, for September 27th, of course. So, this is for a movie review I got done with just a moment ago for Don't Worry, Darling, that I just got done watching for Olivia Wilde's new movie that was directed by Olivia Wilde, and she also starred in this movie. So, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this 2 hour movie and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this movie review for Don't Worry, Darling, the 2022 movie. Now, it came out on my birthday, of course, and on September 23rd, and I had to wait a few days to watch this online. But basically, what I got from watching this movie, it's a psychological thriller kind of movie. But basically, they're in this VR world where it's the 1950s and their bodies are trapped in this virtual reality world. It's kind of stupid, honestly, but um, basically, with the premise of the movie, it's not a very good movie, honestly. Um, basically, we've seen movies like this before where I think there was a movie years ago called Gamer where people get trapped in, or other movies like that, or something like that. It's very, they've done movies like this before, but pretty much Olivia Wilde directing it, I don't know if she did a good job on it. The script's solid, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie this year. Florence Pugh plays as Alice in this movie, and she notices that her friend Margaret is having these outbursts and nightmares at first, and then she starts experiencing it. Florence Pugh's character Alice, and then she realizes that they're trapped in this 1950s era, 1950s era of the timeline that this movie is taking place in through majority of the movie, and she's trying to get back her life or whatever, trying to escape from that virtual reality world. So it's kind of a little silly of a movie, but basically Harry Styles' character was interesting. Florence Pugh was probably putting on the best performance in this movie. So I would say it's mid for me. It's not a great movie in any way, but I've heard a lot of bad criticisms from it, and from my perspective, in my personal opinion, I think it's meh. It's nothing great, but they have these certain scenes. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie if you haven't seen it, but basically what I got from it was that they're being controlled and trapped in this reality, this alternate reality that they think is their real life, and Florence Pugh figures out that the Margaret trick was right and that they're trapped in this prison in their minds in this virtual reality world. So it's kind of a psychological thriller movie, but it doesn't have a bad script, but it's been used before in other movies. So I can't think of the particular movie, but I know one of them was Gamer, and that was basically where this guy or whatever, Logan Lerman or whatever's character, plays as Gerard Butler's character in that movie, and he's playing as a gamer and experiencing it through VR and other things like that. So, yeah, overall, I think Don't Worry, Darling is meh. It's not very good, but it's something at least. I know a lot of people are saying it's the worst movie. I personally don't hate psychological thrillers. This one has some slip ups in the movie. Olivia Wilde's character in the movie, uh, she was okay. Nothing, not great acting at times, but I think towards the end of the movie it got pretty interesting. Like, it doesn't show the ending where something happens or whatever. I can't spoil what it is, but you have to watch it for yourself to see what you think of it. So first score for me, I'm giving Don't Worry Darling a 6 out of 10. It was meh. It's mid for me. Um it's almost a bad movie, but it's not a really good movie, but there are some things that have been taken from other concepts for and certain scripts from different movies that are being put into this movie, and it makes it seem like they're living the happy life when in reality they're pretty much trapped in that, in their minds, in that virtual reality world that they created themselves. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for Don't Worry Darling. It's meh. So comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the Don't Worry Darling movie, if you've seen it. In my personal opinion, I think it's getting a 6 out of 10 because there are some things that could have been explained a bit more with this movie, but they explained it the best way they could with what it was. Gemma Chan was in this movie, so was uh what's his name? Chris Pine playing as Frank in this movie, so he's pretty much running the whole virtual reality thing. When you watch the movie, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, if you did enjoy this movie review for Don't Worry Darling, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you like it. If you liked it, subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I'll have another review for the Demon Hunter Songs of Death and Resurrection being premiered tomorrow. And now I'm supposed to be getting a tropical storm tomorrow, where I live at. The Ian thing or something like that. I'm getting the out of band, so it's not too bad. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But still, I think this is a mid movie. It's in the middle with me. I don't hate the script too much, but it's something. It's a something movie, so it's not the best movie. I think Nope and this movie were the most it, they have these weird twists and turns with this movie, but Nope didn't execute very good with what it was going for, but it was something at least. So who knows? I got to see how much this movie holds up by the end of the year if I watch it again, of course. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this movie review for Don't Worry Darling. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I'll have another video coming out later today. I'll have a few premiere videos being recorded today and then premiered on the 28th, so definitely tune in to those premiere videos. So until then, stay safe, take care. I hope you enjoyed this movie review for Don't Worry Darling. I didn't want to go into too much spoilers with this movie because I just wanted to experience it for myself to see what I was going to think of it, and it's meh. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for this movie. So as always, I will see you in my next review.